Hello, dear Sagittarius, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your love reading for the month of July 2025. I hope that you're all doing well. Thank you for your love and your support always. Now, this is a Patreon reading which will be released on the 20th of July for the public on YouTube. A special thanks to our patrons, of course, that do support the channel through their membership. Let's see what's going on, dear Sagittarius, in the month of July, which is a month of retrogrades. Let's see what is going on. What is the Karma Dharma for Sagittarius? And don't forget to check your other placements, dear Sagittarius. What's going on in love for Sagittarius in the month of July 2025? Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. And we've got the Strength card. It's called Control. The Strength card is Leo, of course. And Leo can speak to flirtation, matters of heart, risk-taking where love is concerned. The Strength card does usually speak to trust as well, or trust between two people, or there is a sexual connotation here as well, but it's also trusting in one's higher self, but also a card of patience. Control. Now, Leo, of course, also speaks to leadership, confidence, and truth. There's nothing hidden beneath the sun. I'm just wondering, we'll take the spread and see what else comes through. Let's take a Mirror's Love Oracle first of all. And today we're using the Twin Flame Journey Tarot, Mystic Moon Oracle, the Twin Flame Messages at the end of the reading, Samla Vera Sibila, and the Wisdom of the Wisdom of the Oracle. Wisdom of the Oracle is the advice from Spirit. Let's see what's coming through for Sagittarius in the month of July, or whenever you view this message. I suppose it could be important for you. What's going on for Sagittarius in July? Oh my God, dear Sagittarius. If that's not something specific, then I don't know what is. I mean, this could be control through sexual themes. This could be control through the mind, through strength, through power, and through narcissistic tendencies here. I mean, we see the puppet on a string, so I don't know why I get the devil energies here. Capricorn comes through, of course, as well, because okay, both Leo and Capricorn would be leadership or someone that holds a position of power. It could be connected through work, and there are sexual themes here, but also themes of power, control, narcissism. We see the strings being pulled here, and as I said, I get the devil energy because that speaks to addictive behaviors and unhealthy ties and cycles as well. So I don't know what's going on for you, dear Sagittarius. I mean, I know you are a mutable sign. It hasn't been easy. You've had Saturn and Neptune transiting through Pisces, and that's another mutable sign. So putting you under pressure for change. I mean, Saturn does speak to boundaries. Neptune dissolves the boundaries. And this is related. I mean, Pisces for you would be your home. If you're a Sag rising, more so, Pisces would be your home and your more personal life. So it could be relative to marriage, long-term commitments, or connected to the past and to family. So we do have a window of a few months now where Saturn and Neptune have left you and you're getting a bit of a breather. So there may be a little bit of alleviation of this form of control in whichever way it's playing out for you. Wow, that is incredible. That is incredible. Let's see what else is coming through. You're in a twin flame situation. You may also be dealing with a karmic. We've got Beauty Queen here, someone who's usually up on stage. Leo does come through again, because Leo is about creativity, inspiration, dance, music. Leo likes to shine. They like to be up on stage. This could be you under pressure. You under pressure by a partnership. That's telling you that you can't be yourself. Let's say, I don't know if it's a twin flame. I mean, twin flame relationships are, and karmic, they're very closely tied together. So you may also be doubting whether you're in a controlling, narcissistic, karmic relationship or a twin flame, or you could be dealing with two different people. But the Beauty Queen is someone that's up on stage performing. Usually there's nothing hidden. They're up on stage. They shine through. And the Beauty Queen is also, she could be a model. She could be a singer, anything like that, where there are forms of control, and that could speak to jealousy. And anything addictive, addictive behaviors, any form of control through intake of substances. I get here past love. We see broken heart that's on the mend. We've got a dark female here, a brunette female, more so light-coloured eyes on that side, light-coloured skin. Someone that's got dark hair, nevertheless. But we do see someone that has been heartbroken, maybe dealing with two different relationships, possibly, bouncing between the two, and it could be tied in with your vocation, whatever you do. So having met someone whilst you were up on stage, while you were in the performing, while you were performing something. Sometimes I'm getting sort of attracting, having attracted someone very unhealthy into your life. That could be a stalker, which is not something that I would usually get, but this is what I'm getting here. So a stalker, one that's trying to control you, someone that's been trying to control your life, that's been pulling the strings, let's say, whatever that means for you. And we've got new love, and we've got the twin flame here. So let's see what the tarot says. Incredible how two cards came out with the same word. Unbelievable. Maybe you've got a twin flame that's coming in that will give you the strength to break free from anything that was unhealthy, someone that was trying to keep you under their thumb. I hope that is the case. Let's see, dear Sagittarius, in the month of July. In the now, we've got the Page of Pentacles, concrete ideas. Page of Pentacles could be a messenger, could be someone that's seeing this pentacle, how to make it grow. The pentacle could be a relationship. It's youthful energy, and it's something to do with looking into the future, learning, studying, all these things. You'd see there's a pad and a pen here where someone's writing down some concrete ideas, planning, strategizing for the future. And we've got the flowers, and the flowers here, they do speak to more romance. And we've got the flower here, the twin flame. So that's interesting. What is the challenge here? Queen of Cups, intuitive and sensitive. Queen of Cups is usually very open emotionally. I would say that Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but she's in the challenge. You know, the Queen of Cups may have been taken advantage of, and therefore not be in an emotionally stable position right now. Her cup would be empty, or some of you may not be trusting your intuition. Now, of course, the Queen of Cups in the challenge position could be someone that is acting out, let's say, that she's not emotionally well, and that could be a way to, that's a form of control as well. So maybe you need to look at that. Let's see, because the Queen of Cups is the minor arcana of the High Priestess. The High Priestess, of course, does speak to wisdom, possible third parties as well. She's usually the other woman, the woman that's in secrecy. Of course, the High Priestess as well can speak to an intuitive connection. Let's see, what is crowning you? We've got the Fool card and activation. You're coming from the Queen of Pentacles, which it's called nurturing. Queen of Pentacles would be a mother. She could be a mother, she could be a wife, a spouse, but she's also got her feet on the ground. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. We've got the Fool card here, which is Uranus, so therefore Aquarius as well as Aries. The goal here, the aspiration, is a brand new cycle, or someone needing to take that risk, someone starting a brand new life cycle. In the recent past, what's been going on? Three of Wands and awaiting results. The possible outcome is the King of Wands, visionary leader. Interesting here that we've got two queens and a king, so it could speak to a love triangle. Queen of Pentacles would be someone that is on the darker side, of course, more darker features, dark brown, so on and so forth. So this could be you. The challenge is a Queen of Cups, who could be someone that is connected with this King of Wands. I don't know if this King of Wands is your hope, that you're hoping for a visionary leader, someone that's not controlling, because King of Wands, if he were to be in the reverse, he would also be someone that would want to control you. So we've got Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. King of Wands is more so Leo, even though of course this could be also your energy, where you've got the ability and you're not trusting in your higher self and in your ability to see the bigger picture. Even though you're Sagittarius, that's your forte. You can see way into the future. You are the visionary. But maybe you have not been trusting in that, or you've doubted that because of the challenges that you've faced in the past couple of years, 2-3 years. What is the general energy? And we've got Eight of Wands, energy surge and communication. These are the Eight of Wands, which speak to Cupid's love arrows as an energy. It's all about a shift, a change, movement. We are moving into, and July is a very important month, as Uranus is shifting from Taurus and entering Gemini. So Uranus is the mind, Gemini is also the mind. So a lot of communication, big awakenings, big shifts, big changes, big changes relative to more freedom. And of course, Sagittarius, you are someone that's very free-spirited, and if you've been living under a controlling situation, maybe this is a gift. Maybe this is the hard work that you've done, whether you've been, whatever the control has been, but the control has more than likely come from your past, connected to your home, close to your home, whether it's a relationship or just the energies. I like that we've got the visionary leader and the King of Wands. He's got the ability to create. He will chase, he will act, right? And we've got lots of communication here, and a lot of energy thrusting you forward. Beneath that is the star, universal alignment. So, as I said, Uranus is changing signs. Saturn and Neptune, they will be retrograding, but they're actually in Aries now, so they're helping you, dear Sagittarius, especially if you're born and you've got planets at the early degrees of the sign of your sign. That could be helping you. That's the universal alignment that's giving you a breather relative to what you've been dealing with. Not to say that you're out of the woods yet, because we're going to see that the planets will go back, they will regress, so that'll be like we're needing to complete something, but we will get the understanding of what is promised for 2026. And the star means a wish fulfillment at a future time, at a physical distance. The star does speak to success, it speaks to recognition, it speaks to hope. Seven of Cups, fantasy and temptation. See, fantasy is Neptune, temptation is the devil, is Saturn. So I see that that's what you've been going through. Yes, you've been stuck in a rut. It's been hard. But there is a shift, there is a change, there is promise here for breaking out of any controlling situation or any exes that wanted to keep you under their thumb. Okay, so we will take some other cards here, and we do see new love. What's that sitting on? Dating Queen. You've got lots of opportunities, lots of offers here, dear Sagittarius. And here we've got, interesting, because we've got a Queen of Cups here. And Queen of Cups is more on the lighter side. So even though, yes, we've got the color red, so that's why I said maybe some of you could also be dyeing your hair. If this is you, you're dyeing your hair and you've got, it's like you're opening up to something new, like a new chapter in your life. If this is not you, and this is the Queen of Cups, because I'm wondering if you were not dealing with another water sign, as I said, that was trying to keep you under their thumb. And because here we could be talking about infidelity here with the Dating Queen. Queen of Cups is in the challenge would be someone that's more self-centered, right? So this could have been a past partner. Don't worry about the gender. It doesn't have to be. This is a general reading. So let's take more cards and see what's going on. First of all, let's see what your advice is. For Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Sagittarius in the month of July. You will have to make some decisions. You will have dilemmas until the second part of July when we enter Leo season. And again, if you're an early born Sagittarius with early degrees, we're going to have a new moon in Leo, which will help you greatly. And I suppose for some of you, it could also be a new beginning with a Leo individual, or a new beginning to an end with a Leo. If you were dealing with a Leo that was very controlling. Let's see. Time to go. Some of you are still stuck. I can see that. The time is around the corner when you're going to be ready to go. It's a number 45, which equals a 9, and 9s do speak to endings. Let's read 45 in the reverse. even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, so consider this a break rather than an ending. This is exactly what I was talking about with the astrology. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts, but that is natural, as it doesn't have the map of your destiny. The soul does. Spirit loves you. Trust that. So what Spirit is saying, trust in the process, that even if you're still stuck, you will, through the King of Wands, have that vision through your soul, more than likely, as to which way to go and how to get out of a situation that you've been stuck in. Surely, let's see, because okay, we're not at the end of, well, it says you're at the end of the line. You're not. There's still work to be done, surely, but trust in the process. That's what Spirit is saying. Let's see emotionally where you will be in the month of July. What's going on in the psyche? We've got guide, and this would be the hermit energy, so seeing the light. Oh my goodness, there is a return, and we've got so many retrogrades, and Mercury will be retrograding in the sign of Leo, which will help you greatly. I've seen lots of returns in the month of July, and someone's seen the light. They're wanting to return, dear Sagittarius. Divine timing is at play here, and this is like the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe the timing is now. Let's get more information. We've got a commitment. So I don't know, because the Wheel of Fate does speak to Jupiter, and Jupiter is your ruling planet. Jupiter can also speak to separation, if not someone very important entering your life now or re-entering your life. For a return will not be for everyone, even though we've got retrogrades. There's a lot of karma. There's a lot of karma playing out when the planets are retrograde, and that's us needing to do the work. But a return can also speak to a twin flame returning from a past lifetime as well. So there is a possibility, of course, that some of you could be leaving a controlling situation because you may be seeking the guidance. This could be a professional, this could be a lawyer, it could be a psychologist that you're seeing, or this could be your internal light or synchronicities, and you're seeing something. You're having, some of you could also be having visions of the coming future. Pay attention to that. So this could speak to divorce of a commitment, or Jupiter is bringing luck, prosperity, expansion, growth. Remember, this is a card of divine timing, and that there can be a commitment of someone that you've dealt with in a past lifetime or in the past. It will be different for each of you. Yep, there is a separation here. There is a third party, and we see someone having gone through an awakening. It's a masculine, very similar to this return. I see short hair, so I don't know if that speaks to you. Yep, they've gone through that understanding. You could see there the card understanding. This is like someone who's connecting to spirit. They're understanding what they need to do. We see the heartbreak here, we see the heartbreak there, and then we see new love. So, and it is the heart that's gone through a rebirth, or someone that's coming in to mend your heart, possibly. Let's take another layer, but I'm using another deck. Let's get more information on what's going on here. Why do we have the Page of Pentacles for Sagittarius? Concrete ideas. Earth is stabilizing, it's long term. And there's a vision here in the near future, an activation of the future, of also having the ability to see the bigger picture. Now this is a card of awaiting results, and you could see the lantern here as well as here. So someone has seen the light. They've been waiting for these results. Now you could be dealing with a foreigner. As we see, the Three of Wands is always the traveler or someone that's waiting for their ships to come in. Yeah, we've got a Ten of Swords here, so there is an ending, something. There will be a message of betrayal, or this is the end, or I can't do this anymore. The Ten of Swords is seeing the light. Remember, it turns into an ace. But the ace, of course, speaks to cutting away, clearing the air. There will be opportunities for seeing the light, for victory after a difficult period of life, right, which you've suffered a lot in. And I feel that there won't be any more dilemmas anymore. And we've got a lot of air here, so I don't know if you, dear Sagittarius, if you've got air in your chart, or you're dealing with someone that has got strong air. But nevertheless, I mean, your ruling planet Jupiter has been transiting through Gemini, which is your house of your most important relationships, and your ruling planet was weak there. So it's been difficult, obviously. I don't know if you've been dealing with a Gemini, someone that has strong Gemini. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups in the challenge position. We've got someone that's controlling here, surely. Controlling through emotional dependency, or I get lies and deception here with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups could be a liar, and this could be a side to someone that's pretending that they don't have the control. This is the Emperor here is in the challenge position, so the Emperor could be someone that's been controlling you emotionally, if that's another side to you. Or maybe your intuition hasn't been working because you've been challenged, you've been used, I would say, more than likely. I don't know if this is someone else in your life. Who is this Emperor here? Of course, this could be an Aries, it could be a Taurus, it could be a Capricorn, it could be an Aquarius, it could be an older individual in your life that is also eating away at your aura, okay, feeding off of your emotional empathy, let's say, not doing you a favor at all, I would say here. Let's see. Why do we have the Queen of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles and Temperance. Let's look at the Three of Wands. Justice, waiting on justice. We've got the Empress here and we've got the Emperor here. They usually are parents. They usually are partners. Let's see. What is this activation? We've got a Knight of Cups, which could be a new love. Outcome, we've got the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords. What is this Eight of Wands as the general energy? Queen of Cups. So there's been a lack of love, a lack of empathy, nurturing, and loving, and also having lost your inner light, let's say, because of a controlling situation. Now, this could be new love with someone that's younger, dear Sagittarius. Some of you are very nurturing, very loving, very motherly. You may have been dealing with a partner that was, as I said, that you sacrificed everything for, but they used and abused and they took advantage if you were connecting with the Emperor. Okay, some of you maybe were saving your pennies, or you had a blocked heart. It was as though Spirit was telling you there's an alchemy going on, be patient. Some of you were sending your prayers to Mother Mary or to Archangel Michael. Your prayers have been heard. Justice is coming in. You've been waiting for prosperity. You've been waiting for abundance, for recognition, where love is concerned, of course. And maybe you've had missed opportunities also with a twin flame that may be coming through. Maybe you also intuitively felt that new love was coming in and that a new cycle in your life was coming in. That's what I'm feeling here with the Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups on the Aries card here, on the Full card, which again, this could be someone that could be from a long distance, yes. This could be someone that's ready now with an open heart, someone that was not ready before. And even if you were not dealing with two different people, the Emperor could speak to someone that had heavy responsibilities. It could have been family, it could have been work, it could have been anything. I do get an age difference here though, because we've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Knight of Cups here. Now the visionary leader, the King of Wands, could be someone that was trying to control you, or could be just an energy where now you see the bigger picture, right? But for others of you, you may still be dealing with a return of someone that was trying to control you, because the King of Wands could be very similar to the Emperor, and in this case they could both be very unloyal, right? Because King of Wands, their shadow side would be someone that's quite flirtatious, someone that's driven by their desires. Same with the Emperor. This is a control freak. This is someone who wants to call the shots, lead. Very similar in energies. Let's take one more on that Knight of Cups, and we've got Leo here again. Or this is reconciliation, or this is happiness of the heart, or this is the sun finally shining for you. This could be the new moon in Leo or in the Leo season. So in July, heading towards August, there is an offer on the table. Someone's made a choice, right? The portal opens. You do have an opportunity here. There will be talk of openness, talk of matters of heart. And I'm going to say, for those of you that thought you were losing your mind, that you something that you've always dreamt of, that it could not be realized, then I think that the Queen of Cups on the Eight of Wands and the Star here tell me that it was all about timing, and that it's as though you've wished upon a star and now you've got the opportunity. Now is the divine timing for this to happen. Now the portal is open for this, or just around the corner, because it's almost time to go. She's on her path, right? She's been driven. She's been noticed. There's a door, there's a portal at the end of her path here, and she's heading towards it, even though right now she's stuck. Now This could be a July, August reading, or this could be a timeless reading next year when Saturn and Neptune actually do leave Pisces once and for all, and therefore they will be there to behoove you and to push you towards this new life, dear Sagittarius. Seven of Wands, you've still got the fight within you. You've got the upper hand, even though it seems like it's against the odds right now. You need to trust, you need to believe, and not lose hope. Let's see, 3 Sibilas for Sagittarius. What could be playing out for Sagittarius? If this is a twin flame connection, that you're attracting in, dear Sagittarius, it's worth the effort. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, and this is the room. This is what goes on behind closed doors. There is a sexual connotation here, which I spoke of before. So something could be coming in. Ace of Pentacles is an offer. It's something long term. Remember, the page is studying this. So again, there could be, as I said, an age difference or a maturity difference nevertheless. I mean, this is a romantic offer. And of course, the Page of Cups here is an unexpected offer, but this could also signify that some of you are mothers, you've got children. We've got Pensiero, which is like the Hermit, 6 of Pentacles, lots of earth. Pentacles, Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles is possible. It's a very karmic card for me. Remember, the 6 of Pentacles does speak to, it shows the scales. It could be a very karmic card of karmic payout or pay or receive or receiving or possible separation and divorce. So there's a lot of thought going into also seeing the light, because the Hermit is right here. So someone's thinking of sending out a message. Someone's thinking of how they go about breaking free from where they were. Jot down anything. If you dream, you have a vision, jot down any details, because that could be very important information for you that will give you the vision or the ability to lead. And we've got the 10 of Cups, Constanza. Something is unchanging. I do see the Constanza very similar to the Temperance card here. I do get very strong notions of travel or a place that's very magnetic, that's very vibrationally pulling you towards it. A happy place. It could be physical place, or it could be a metaphorical, emotional place. It's the 10 of Cups after all. I get a lot of happiness as an outcome. But if you're still under this situation, some information may come in that will give you the key to be able to move towards your happiness. I mean, the 10 of Cups could also many times tell us that an emotional cycle comes to an end. 10 of Cups turns into the Ace of Cups as well. So this could be possibly when information comes in, something is revealed. That could be the key to your freedom from a controlling situation and to your ability on how to move forward. Dating Queen and freedom, you see. Freedom. Freedom is very much the Aquarian energy. It's the Uranus energy, which Uranus is shifting into Gemini, and Gemini is your house of others, dear Sagittarius. So something very important is going on for you and will be. So after the 7th of July, take note of what comes to you. It could come godsend, it could come from others, it's news, it's information, it's an ingenious thought, it's the ability to find your freedom, it's the ability to break through, to break out, to see the truth. Alright? There's news that's coming in. These could also be legal papers. Let's get into the mind of whoever you are thinking of. I don't know if this is you getting out of an old controlling situation and you're being gifted with a twin flame connection that will help your heart heal, and you will be valued and you will feel very worthy. I mean, the sky's the limit for you with this dating card here. You're going to feel like so special. Wow, okay. Being apart has been life-changing for me. So you already, you either have dealt with this person or they're returning from a past lifetime. Is it possible to forgive and forget? I'm reminded of you constantly. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. And I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Now, I feel like damaged, like I just can't do this. Obviously, someone's self-worth has been wounded greatly. We do see heartbreak, so I don't know where that's coming from. Is it possible to forgive and forget? It is. I think it is going to be a month of forgiveness, even if it's forgiving and letting go, because, you know, hatred and regrets and all these lower vibrational energies that are withheld within our heart don't leave space for new love, for a new chapter in love to enter your life. Some of you may have been dealing with someone that was very expectant of you, which was a form of control as well. Wow, okay. One more card, and we've got maybe we're just too different. That could be a realization of yours as well. Let's not rule that out because, okay, we're picking up on the energies, and some of these messages could also be your thoughts, my dear friends. We've got, like the Empress here, Donna Maritata, the perfect mother, the nurturing, loving, patient mother, but also someone needing to be patient as something is growing. Justice will come to you. You're awaiting results. They will come. And it will be worth the wait, dear Sagittarius. But right now, you're still stuck in time, like stuck in a loop here. At some point, that portal will open, and we will see big shifts and big energy surge as the energies are moving us, thrusting us forward, actually, in the month of July. I am wishing you well. I hope that this helped. Thank you so much for your love and your support always. I will be back. Namaste.